Hello everyone and welcome to my live show. And again, I'm not getting the lighting too right, am I? And it's just so annoying because I can't seem to get this right at all. So I hope you're all well, and just let's move it that way a bit. Yeah, it's not so bad. So I hope we've got a decent picture and it's clear enough to do a live reading. So how are you guys? And hope that's a little bit better. Yeah. Hope you're all well, and how are you, and how are you all doing? And I'm sorry if I've not been on recently. I've just been so busy. I've kind of started this new job, and this working for NHS England, and that's all I'm going to say. And it's tough going. Like, I'm doing university work with that. So. But helping with the efforts, and that was my plan going back months ago now. But it's starting to kind of happen now. So I'm going to be busier. I am going to be busier. But hope you're all well, and just waiting for a few people to come on. If you're new to my channel, it's an intuitive energy channel, and that's what this is. Okay, so and it's live, and I'm just getting myself organized here live. So I hope you're all well. So yeah, it's an intuitive. If you're new to this channel, it's intuitive energy channel, and I look in between the lines of really publications and tabloids and headlines. That's what I do. So, and also I also do my own little kind of readings too. So. Yeah, so if you're new to my channel, that's what I do, and if you're intuitive too, I always like to hear about your energies that you're pulling in with these situations, especially with the royal family at the moment. I don't know where to start with the royal family. I really don't. It just feels that there's so much chaos there. And I want to look at how certain members of the royal family feel. And I will do that on Patreon, okay? But I will feel about what's going on here, and what do they feel? That's because there is this, like, I can't say it here because it's been publicised, that actually William. I think it's in this new book. It says that William feels since Meghan came into the royal family, it's just gone. It's threatened kind of the monarchy in a way, and so I feel that I do pick that up with William, that he feels since she came into the royal fold, that he actually feels that way, that that it's kind of split the royal family, and that's what I want to do a reading on here this evening, and I want your input too. Is this Meghan? Do you feel that Meghan is this woman, a woman that's actually come in between, put a wedge in between Harry and William? And I want to look into that and have a live show over that, and how you feel. How do you feel about that? How do you feel that that this woman comes into the royal family and actually comes in between two brothers? I feel a lot of channels have kind of covered this, and it's like there's a lot of anger around that, but I'm going to try to remain neutral because I don't want my channel taking down. I think, you know, people know that I've had problems like that before. So I just want to say, what's your feelings on that? Do you feel that Meghan has come into the royal firm and kind of split up William and Harry? Is she the reason, or did they actually treat her quite badly? So I want to look at this, but before I do, please put your comments there and please share, because this is a community, and I may have to put my specs on here. Hi there, Kathy. Hi there, Winifred. So while we're waiting for a few more people to actually come out here, yeah, I kind of get that too, Winifred. I do. So there's a little bit of bitterness around the paternity there of Harry, but like I say, I can't say too much here. So what I want to do, and I'm sorry I look so pale, I don't know why, I think it's the lighting, and I'm trying to get this right when I come live with this new computer, but it seems like I can't seem to get it right. I'm sure I will eventually. So before we get into that, what I want to do is like a daily reading. And before we get people coming here, I want a daily reading, because I don't know about you guys in the rest of the world, but in the UK, we're entering this second wave, which I predicted over, you know, the beginning of this pandemic. So we're entering winter, and I feel this will go down. I make a prediction here that this winter will go down in history for being one of the most difficult winters. Not in terms of weather-wise, I feel that may be so too. But it's like encouraging people to go out and exercise, to get outside and exercise and get yourself fit. It's going to be quite difficult during the winter time, okay? But I get what I get here is we're kind of hunkering down, and I feel a lot of us have like put this pandemic at the back of our heads, and we say, well, yes, we do know the rules, and we're going to try to stick with the rules and keep going with this. We'll just go with what they tell us to do. So I get that energy coming through, but it's like pushing that back and just getting along with it, and kind of trying not to get too embroiled. Now, I feel this is the right thing to do. I feel with this daily read, it's intuitively, spiritually saying that we should try to cope with this by just pretending it's another winter where we've got to sit indoors and it's raining and it's bad weather and it's cold. So the inconvenience of having to maybe, you know, social distance and all this lockdown situation is just an added thing to literally hibernating for the winter. So I feel this is the mindset we should take to actually get through this winter. Does that make sense? And it's easier said than done, because a lot of people are worried about their money, their finances, and all this kind of thing. So what I want to do with that in mind is really spiritually saying, and this is like spiritually healing us over this horrible kind of thing that's going around in the world that's just going to get worse over the winter, is just to get your own little bubble, to get your, you know, I wouldn't say your cupboard's too stocked up, but make sure that you've got your, you know, you've got your food in, and get yourself hunkered down. Start getting yourself hunkered down for winter, and maybe buy some DVDs and all that kind of thing, and look for things like hobbies to do over the winter period, like knitting. And I know that sounds boring, or trying to learn a musical instrument, board games, all those kinds of things. Okay. So with this coming in, hi everyone, and hi there, and it's lovely to see you too. So I want to look at here a daily read until we get people here, and then I will look at this this wedge, this woman who's come in between two brothers. Okay, and it's live. And if you want to jump forward and you're thinking, I don't want to listen to the daily read, I just want to watch what's going to happen there, and you know, get the energies and find out what's going to happen to those brothers. Well, you'll have to wait, basically. You'll have to wait or fast forward this. Okay, so let's have a look here at the daily read with this in mind, because I feel this is very important to talk about this. It's like trying not to get too kind of depressed over this winter, and I'm trying to set you on your way towards winter and Christmas with this mindset of like, we can't do anything about it, so let's just hunker down and just do our favorite hobbies that we love to do. Let's get a book collection, let's get some knitting, let's do that sewing that I wanted to do, let's do that cooking, and all these kinds of things. Okay, so let's have a look. The daily read, can we have, yeah, because I get like I get this energy of a homemaker during this next phase. Okay, so it's like homemaking. Even if you're having to work from home, it's this feeling of being at home. And yeah, we're going to have to be kind of spending a lot of time at home over this winter. Okay, and it feels like for some of us, we may feel a little bit unrewarded with this card here in reverse, a 10 of, we feel unrewarded for the efforts that we're putting in here. Now, this could be somebody, maybe they're expecting you to, I do get this a lot with women. They tend to take a lot of the responsibility of the family and the home. And so I get here that you're putting all your energy into this, into making this happy, making this the best you can do. And you've got somebody who's not kind of appreciating your efforts. Okay, now this could be in the workplace, not appreciating you. Oh, you've done that, have you? Oh well, you know, like many of us, really, kind of thing. So I get that kind of energy that you're kind of wanting to put all of your energies into this, but it's like, what, you know, why are you bothering? What, you know, why are you even bothering, kind of thing. And you're bothering because you bother and you care about people, and you care about how things are going to turn out. And if there weren't people like us that cared about how things are going to turn out, who the hell is going to care about it? You know, you may say, if I don't care in this relationship, or if I don't care in this family, who's going to do that? Who's going to damn care? You know, so I get here, you feel a little bit unrewarded for the efforts and the energy that you're putting in here. Okay, so that's the first card I get here. And the second card is, you've been more than patient. You've been more than damn patient with this situation or this person. Okay, so I get this could be a partner, or it could be family members, or it could be somebody who doesn't really appreciate or respect that you are putting all your all into a situation. Okay, Yeah, this is creating problems. This is creating problems. It's like, what can I say? It's like that person where you've really gone top to bottom with the house and you've cleaned because you want to keep things positive and moving forward. And this person just walks through the door, throws the shoes on the floor, throws the coat on the sofa, and just doesn't give a damn about the effort that you've actually put in. And so this is coming through for the daily read, a bit of a warning, guys, okay? So you will be putting more into whatever you're doing here than the next person or the person who's with you in this. Now, I get, yeah, you know, this person, I feel you get to, when you go through hard times, this is where you get to know what these people or this person is truly about, okay? And you doubt this, you doubt this person. You know, you doubt this person, you doubt what they say, you doubt their promises, you doubt. Now, I feel that you were excited about putting the effort in here. There's an excitement card with this Three of Staves. It's like, I'm excited, I want to move forward, this is great, it's very positive. But you doubt this other person because they've shown some kind of darker side to their personality. Now, the world here is at your feet. Now, this can signify what you're doing, and you're putting all this effort in here. This is saying that actually the reason why this person is not putting the effort in is because they want to rain on your parade, kind of thing. So just remember that they want to rain on your parade, but I don't feel they can, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is starting to move now. And this is a big kind of red flag, neon sign saying, you know, you've really shown your true colors here. And you know, I'm doing everything. I'm pulling out the stops. I'm doing all of this, and all you're doing is pouring water, cold water on my parade, kind of thing. This is what this is, okay, guys. Whatever it is, you may be cooking. I do get a narcissist, again, always narcissists in these readings, but I do get a narcissist. It's like you are, you know, you are a cooking bee or a sewing bee, and you're very contented and excited about doing something very small, and you know, it's like your face is excited and beaming over. You know, over this excitement, your eyes are lit up and all this kind of thing. And this person just wants to take your happiness away. And this is something you need to look out for, whether this is a family member or whoever this is. You need to look at this and say, wow, you have, whether it's a mother, father, or whether it's a partner or whoever this may be, it's in a way, it's a form of just taking your thunder away. And this is what this is. It's just to take your power away. And if I can take, you know, if I have that power over you to make you feel sad, and it's like a mind game as well. If I can have this power of making you sad when you're really high and bring you back down to, then I've got real power over you. And this is what this person, you know, narcissists are such kind of clever people that they think they're clever. They think that they can manipulate everyone, and they feel that they can control anything and everyone around them by, you know, pressing buttons or looking for those vulnerabilities. But when you suss them out, they've got no power over you. When you suss them out, you kind of see them for what they are, and you kind of step back and say, God, you know, you're such, you know, you're not a nice person, really. All the while I've been trying and putting my effort in here, and you know, you know, I'm unrewarded for all this effort that I put in. And you know, you may travel miles and miles and miles to be with this person, or travel miles and miles and miles to see this person, but they just can't help themselves. So this is going on behind the scenes, and this is saying, don't allow this person or these people to rain on your parade, or kind of spoil your equilibrium, because this is what this is designed to do. And I do get somebody who's toxic, somebody who is narcissistic, who feel they're so clever that they can just pee on your parade and just make you miserable, and just stop this happiness that you're enjoying, just for the sheer hell of it, because I can, and it's a game, and I can do this. So just to be aware of that, okay, and have some awareness of these kinds of people. And this is what's coming through in the daily read. Okay, wow. Didn't expect that. So that daily reads for me too. So you know, so I need to be aware of that too. So let's get into this reading, and I feel what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out some cards first to look at. Is William kind of worried that, you know, that this woman Meghan is actually coming in between him and his brother, and that he's not going to have a relationship with his brother ever again? And you know, this sometimes happens. You could be so close to your brother or your sister. I mean, you may have gone through this too, and somebody comes along, a stranger, and walks into your sister or your brother's life, and that's it. You have no relationship with them at all. Because why? It's because, again, if this person's a narcissist, they will be jealous of that closeness that you have. You may say to that person, this new stranger that walks into, like Meghan, walking into the royal family, and Harry may have said to Meghan, you know, me and my brother were like that, and there's no way that anyone can ever come between us. The only thing is, all you have to do is read about what William and Harry have actually gone through, and they've even said they're so close, and because of what's happened to them. So Meghan can, you know, she doesn't have to get to know. Harry doesn't have to say, you know, I'm so close to my brother. There's no way that anyone can actually come in between me and William. And, you know, because she can just find that out in other ways, can't she? So I'm going to pick up on energies of William, because I don't feel we've touched on how William feels about practically losing his brother, because this strange woman walks into the firm, and within 5 years already, it feels as if William does not have a brother anymore, which is really sad. So let's have a look at William. What does William feel that this is? Because he has to protect the monarchy, and I've said this before. William has to protect the monarchy. It's on his shoulders for the future, to design whichever monarchy he wants to design for the future. And you know, like it or lump it, Harry is the spare, isn't he? And William is the heir. So let's have a look at this. How does William feel? Does he feel now he's actually lost his brother? Because in a way, William has got to choose between his brother or actually being the future king, you know, or the future monarch. Because he can't have somebody like Meghan coming into the royal family and kind of playing havoc and destroying the monarchy, just, you know, and becoming the most famous person within the royal family. You know, the future monarch would not be able to allow that. So now I do get here that William has had to choose, or is having to choose, between being the future monarch and his brother. He's decided, I feel, on the future monarch because he feels this. No, I don't feel. I feel that he feels that Meghan has got her grip on William. He's hoping that Harry wakes up, because this card that I get here is the 9 of coins. And he just feels that this is just something that's kind of been put on hold for a while, because you see those coins that go into the distance. It's like all that glitters is not gold, okay? All that glitters is not gold. And Harry has followed that path of you know, that glitters. And he feels that William feels that his relationship with his brother has kind of been put on hold, because he realizes that he's hoping that he's realizing maybe he will wake up and he will return back to his family in whatever capacity that is, okay? So he doesn't feel that Harry is going to, he's just waiting. He's like being patient until Harry kind of grows up and realizes this is not like I thought it would be. And that's what William's mindset is here. But I also get that that with this card here is the Sun card, is that he has to think about his family and the happiness of his own family here. And he's constant. I've said this before, that William is just concentrating on his own family. He's decided to go with the monarchy and let his brother go, because he's had no choice to do so. And yeah, because he feels that what I'm picking up, this is energy cards, okay? It's a reading, and we have to see it like this. It's not true. It's a reading, and I have to say that because this is going to be classed as fake news, and it's not. So I get here that that William actually feels his brother has mental health issues. Well, I don't feel that's anything new. I feel that we kind of realise that William must kind of know this, that his brother, but he does see this as a bit mad. What he feels like Harry's gone mad, and he feels like you know, there's some madness in Harry, and this is how he sees this. And to actually marry this person, because this card in reverse is marriage, he feels that Harry's a little bit crazy and a little bit mad for actually marrying this person without really getting to know her. And I get this hostile man here, this hostile man, which is, I just feel that William wants to have this label taken away from him, because I feel Meghan has said, William is hostile. He's not a very nice person. And I get here, he wants to get rid of this label of being a hostile man, because, okay, he may have said to his brother, are you crazy? You're getting married to this woman, you don't even know her. And he's been labelled after saying that as being very hostile. And yeah, so I get also, yeah, I feel that this is how Meghan and Harry feel about William. They feel that he can be quite hostile, and the way he spoke to Harry was quite hostile and not very kind of welcoming. And I get here Prince Charles is in the middle of this. Prince Charles in the middle of this, because Harry would have said to Prince Charles, you know what William said about Meghan and all this kind of thing. And I just feel that they think he's crazy. I get here that the main kind of people in the royal family, which is William and Prince Charles, actually feel that that he's crazy for doing this. And this is the judgment. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here with this. This is the judgment card. The judgment card here is the judgment that William has made here, is that his brother's gone crazy. Why would you go and be a celebrity, and why would you marry someone with that kind of history? And he just feels that he's wasting his time here. He's just wasting his time trying to advise him, and he's just let this go. And he's had to let this go, okay. But he's made a judgment that he wants stability for the royal family, and this is not stability. What Meghan and Harry have done here, it's not stability. And I get here that William just wants a rest from this. William has decided, he's made a judgment that his brother is damn crazy. And that this here is, this card here, the Four of Wands in reverse, is that he just wants a break. He just wants a rest from this, and he just wants this space, like I get some space to actually just be stable for a while. Does that make sense? It's like, well, they've gone to America, and now we've got this space here to actually regain our stability as a royal family. So that's how William is thinking about this. He feels the actions of his brother Harry is like he's insane. Harry's insane for doing this, and to label him some kind of tyrant. William a tyrant? Would you call William some kind of hostile person? And he doesn't like that label, so he's kind of let this go. Okay, you think that I'm hostile towards you, so that's offensive, so I'm going to back off. And I just feel this is like what we need, some kind of peace and stability within the royal family, and we don't need this at all. So in terms, I don't feel that William has had any choice, because they're dragging down his kind of reputation by saying he's nasty, he's not a nice person, and all this kind of thing, when those two brothers were very close together. You know, they were so close. I feel that William is just getting along with his own life and realizing, well, maybe one day this will be different. But at this present time, it's not changing at all. And this is what William is thinking here. Okay, so let's have a look at some of your comments here. Yeah, all lies, that there is nothing they could have done that she would not have taken offense with. Yeah, and I feel that William, especially with this energy coming through here, I actually do feel William feels that too. I feel he feels that I'm not hostile. I'm not that kind of person. And this documentary that he's done with David Attenborough shows that he truly cares about wildlife and the planet and all that kind of thing. And he cares, and he's standing by the monarchy. And he's just bringing some calmness and peacefulness back into the royal fold after this craziness with Meghan and Harry. Hello, Bernadette. How are you? Yeah, I can't say anything. Yeah, I can't say anything about politics because I'll get people will think I'm swaying one way when I'm not. Okay. I don't know about if you've heard anything about YouTube. I know that I ranted on about a year ago about people's channels getting shut down and all that kind of thing. I don't want to go on about that. I've got over that, okay? I've got over that period of ranting and raving. But it's kind of happening again. And this is why I have to tread on eggshells. I'm fine, Bernadette. I'm fine. I'm talking about myself again, but I've been busy with this job that I've taken on for NHS England, and it's tough going. It is. I'm actually learning stuff from university at the moment. So today I've been doing that. I've been learning and trying to absorb all this information. I'd also thought I would try to get on here. So I do apologize if I've not been around, and if you've sent me emails, I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, so I get here that I feel that there is this advice for William and Kate to bring some kind of calmness, and not calmness, I feel mental stability. I feel that's the energy that's coming through here. It's mental stability that's been asked of William and Kate to bring back into the royal family after this craziness we've had for the last 2 to 3 years. Okay, so because he's like that anyway, he's the epitome of stability and the epitome of a great father, and he's kind of showing that more since and we'll see more of this. And at Christmas there'll be photographs of their children and all this kind of thing. So yeah, that's right. Meghan brought chaos, but then again, don't narcissists love chaos and craziness? Has anybody known a narcissist here? Because the first thing they do, if it's calm, you see, narcissists feed off the emotions and the chaos. You know, they create chaos, and narcissists get off on it, and they watch everybody panicking and going crazy, and they feed off it. They're like an emotional vampire, you know, because they can't feel anything, because it takes a lot for them to feel anything. They create this drama so they can actually just feel something, okay? Just feel. And if you've ever been with or known a narcissist, you're in the presence and you go with your stable energy, and they would do this to William, because William is the epitome of stability. So narcissists can't stand that. They hate it, and they will try everything, this chaos, this craziness, this circus, to rock that kind of foundation of that stable person, because they can't stand to see it, because they're not stable. Ooh. So that's what I pick up there with this situation. I feel they targeted William because he's so stable. He's so rock solid. He's a rock solid dad. He's a rock solid husband, and they've just chosen him as like, let's rock his foundations. Let's ruin his reputation, because that is what narcissists do. Okay, and I'm sure you can tell me a few of your stories on catch up. If no, they're not bothered about chaos. You're right there, Sunflower. They're not bothered about chaos. You know, narcissists don't care about how they're just trying to draw off that energy and draw off that attention. It's like all that attention, because it makes them feel something. It makes them feel something, because they don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to love anyone. They don't know how to feel. So they have to draw out other people's feelings to actually feel. And it's crazy. It really is. It's really crazy. Now, I feel that William has kind of stepped back and realized, I kind of get this. First time I've experienced a narcissist, but I kind of get this now. So what I'm going to look at here now is, I just feel that less haste, more speed is coming through here. So I get that with William. He's just going to take it slowly. He's going to even be more secure, more stable, because that will absolutely illuminate their craziness. You know, Harry and Meghan's craziness, because in comparison, you know, they're going to look crazy. So that's a way that William can get his brother back, by looking so stable and a great dad. Why can't the Queen stop this madness? Well, lots of reasons, and I have put that on Patreon. There's lots of videos on Patreon, and I'm going to update that soon. Okay, tomorrow I'll put a video upon that. But lots of reasons, and I've covered most of those things that I wouldn't like to say here. So let's have a look here. Now I'm going to look at here. How does Harry feel? How does Harry feel about his wife? I don't feel he cares, does he? Because really, he's allowed a third party to get in between him and his brother. I actually do feel that Harry is jealous of William, and he's just pleased he's got some toxic woman sticking up for him and kind of being a little bit bitchy to his brother, because it comes across as if he's jealous of William and Kate, and he's kind of showed that darker side, hasn't he? And it feels like he resents his brother, and that's what I'm picking up here with Harry. It feels like he actually resents his brother, and he's jealous of him. So he wouldn't mind having some toxic bitch there, this narcissist, standing in the middle of him and his brother and sticking up for him, would he? You get those bullies at school. Well, it's like that, isn't it? You get the bullies at school, and it's and they get all the flying monkeys, don't they? And they'll stand back and watch it all unfold. Well, I feel that's partly what Harry's doing here. I would say that Meghan is Harry's flying monkey. She's doing the dirty job that he wants to do. Now, that's what I pick up intuitively, and it is an intuitive reading, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Now, I have to say that, or I may get, it's not true and it's not fake, but it's, it's your opinion, and this is a reading, okay, an intuitive reading. So what I pick up with Harry is a little bit more kind of twisted, a little bit more complex. And you could make a movie of this, couldn't you? Some sort of psycho on the run, and you could, and it's like I see. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his eyes. He's like, and all that kind of thing. And with William, it's like, he's kind of wondering what the hell is going on with his brother. He's turned into some psycho. So, and it's difficult to understand. It's difficult. You think, oh, I thought I love my brother. I love my brother. I adore my brother. And I feel that William could say that to him. What's wrong with you? What's that? What's happened to you? I love you, bro. Come on, I love you, bro. We've had our arguments, we've had our upsets before, but we've never done this. So what's happened? Who's done it? What's happened? Who are you? And you see, if he's resentful and jealous of his brother, well, I've had to marry some kind of showgirl, as you put it. And you've married lovely Kate. And you've got 3 gorgeous children, and I've had to marry somebody out of the royal family, out of the royal set, out of the royal aristocratic set, because nobody would have me. This crescendo bonus, if that's the name, I can't say it, even said that I was nuts and crazy. So, they've all kind of left me after 2 years because they've realised I'm a crazy nut. So, I could spend all night here talking about Harry and what, he's supposed to be close to his brother. I'm sick of the jibes. I'm sick of your jibes. And I'm sick of your, he used to take that as a joke before. And now he's with Meghan. It's like everything is taken so literally. It's like, oh, he used to say that and say it was a joke. And it's like, Meghan would say, well, that's not a joke. That's quite offensive. So all of these things, and it's manipulation. It's manipulation, isn't it? It's manipulation. Well, you have a right to hate your brother after he said that. He doesn't want you to be happy. The royal family don't want you to be happy. They all want you to be sad and the fool of the family, and it's taken meeting me to make you realise that. So I just feel that, I feel that Harry is like a little boy, and he's tied to his mommy's apron strings. And somebody said this to me recently. The reason why he's got hooked onto Meghan is because it's like a second mommy to him, and he can hide behind the apron strings, can't he? He can hide behind mummy. He can hide behind mommy. and mummy can protect him. And he allows mummy to speak and say all these things, and he allows mummy to tell him what to say. He allows mummy to speak for him. He allows mummy to take over his life and take him into her direction. And he allows mummy to, you know, tell him off, and he allows mummy to reprimand him. Now, doesn't this sound like Wallace and Mrs. Simpson? It really does, doesn't it? So, yeah, so I get here that, yeah, I feel you're right. Two nutters ought to shut up. And I do get that, Leslie. I do. Okay. So, yeah, I feel with Harry is so trauma bonded to Meghan, and now she's a mouthpiece. She's a mouthpiece for Harry. I don't feel that Harry and William have ever got a chance of getting their relationship close again, where they're playing polo together and all that kind of thing. Not while he's with Meghan. Yeah, so where is Archie? Well, Archie is, I can't say here. I was going to say something, and I don't think I'm allowed to say that because you've got to be careful what you say here. But I think I may do something on that on Patreon. I do pick up energies about Archie, and I do pick up energies that I can't say it here because it's not right. Okay. I just feel no, I can't say anything. Okay. I won't say anything, but I'll pick up a card here. Archie is living in that mansion, and but it's so big that he's. I feel that he's in another kind of part of that building, and there's like, and I've picked this up before. There's like I feel there's two nannies on a rota. And one that works nights, one that works days, and I think there's another one that covers two. Yeah, there is nannies, but these nannies are. I feel there's a male. I feel there's a male nanny, but there's also. I don't feel that she. Let's put it this way: I don't feel she chose anybody that was too attractive to be the nannies. And I get that they do that they're really good with him, these nannies. I feel that there's also they also have some kind of development teacher as well, that because they want him to develop normally, and so there's teachers educating him as well as nannies, and I also get that Harry gets shouted down a lot when he does the baby talk. I feel that Meghan said, "Don't talk to him like that. Talk in sentence." You know, I get that coming through. I don't talk to him like that. Talk in sentence. Talk properly, and allow him to learn to speak properly. There may even be a speech therapist to learning to speak. I mean, this is weirdness. Okay. So I do get that Harry gets shouted down when he's talking to him like a kid. And there's like, talk to him properly. you know, and it gets told off. So there is this kind of even a wedge here between Harry and Archie. I got that from the start. I don't feel that there's a very strong bond between Harry and Archie. I just feel he doesn't feel a connection as he should. But I don't feel he's ever going to feel that connection because he's not encouraged to feel that connection, if you understand. So in terms of Harry and William, I feel that William's not got a chance to get to know his brother because he's, you know, he's carrying Meghan's handbag, and well, Harry is, and he's just been hiding behind Meghan and allowing her to control. He's allowing her to control his life because he wouldn't be able to do it himself. He wouldn't be able to. I think he would look for somebody like that to actually, you know, hide behind the apron strings, hide behind the apron and allow the wife to talk, because he's not capable of doing that. And so that's why he always agrees with her, because he sees her, he's got mommy issues, and he sees her as like his mouthpiece, and he's happy to allow her, but he does get frustrated because he's allowed her to actually control everything. Now, so I don't see this relationship between William and Harry getting back together anytime soon. And I think really that's because of William, and I think he's just aiming towards bringing stability back to the royal family, trying to pull away from the Harry and Meghan situation. That's what I pick up. In terms of Harry, he's not even got his own mind. And I think we all know that, okay. In terms of Archie, Archie's still there, and I do pick up that. I pick up spiritually he's there, but I've also got something else to share with you. If you want to come on Patreon, that I don't want to share on here, okay. And it's just about Archie and that kind of thing. Let's have a look at your comments, and then we will call it a day, a night. Okay, let's have a look at comments. Okay, did Meghan dabble in black magic to put a spell on Harry? Oh, I don't like to go into dark areas. I don't. There is a darkness there. I know, I can see it. I can see it's like a doorway that I don't want to open, kind of thing. It's like it's down there, and it's like people who are dark like that and think and have been programmed and think in that dark way want to lure you down into, and that's what Meghan is doing with Harry, is learning, and that's toxic, it's narcissistic and all that kind of thing, is to look at the darker side, the negativity of the royal family. Let's look at the negativity of the royal family. How did the royal family bring you up? Let's have a look at the negative side of that. And if you've ever noticed with Meghan, it's like that, you know, it's like looking at the negativity, and that shouldn't happen. And it's like highlighting those negativities. It's like saying, I've actually done a daily read, Christine, right at the beginning. So if you want to go back, and because I put that priority, okay, Christine, daily read, and it's quite interesting, okay. So go and have a look at that when we finished, obviously. So let's look. Cherry. Vodrus. After being married 3 years, my narc is a lot like MM. Yeah, I do cover narcissism on here. Fascinating subject. And they're bloody awful, aren't they? Narcissists are bloody awful people. And they're the people who will lure you down this, dark tunnel towards this darkness. He has a lot of anger, and yet very good at getting everyone around believe he's quite the humble saint. Absolutely. Very controlling man. Yeah, that's what they're like. They will put on this You see, they've watched movies, and they've watched movies to look how to look angelic, you know, and it's like, and they look so angelic. They can't be authentic. They can't be authentic. They can't look straight in your eyes like I'm looking straight into your eyes here, or they can't do that. They can't be authentic. Authentic people are open, and they look straight into your eyes, and they're expressive. And you'll notice with you know, normal people, they're expressive, and they want to either express with their eyes, like me. My eyes are all over the place because my emotions want to spill out, because that's authenticity. You see, with a narcissist, they don't have that. They don't have their eyes darting all over unless it's anger. Unless it's anger, then they do. But if it's just normal, passionate conversation, they don't have any expression, and this is how they find it so easy to lie. You know, they're pathological liars, and they find it so easy to lie. And now I'll try to morph myself here into a narcissist. The narcissist will look like an angel, but their eyes won't hardly kind of express. They may blink, but that's because they're lying. And they'll put on a big smile, but you can see it in their eyes. Their eyes are still, you know, their eyes don't have emotion in their eyes, but they're so good liars. They're so good liars. And you'll see that stare, because when a narcissist or a toxic person knows they're getting one over on you, and know that they hate your guts and they want to see your demise, they will stare at you, but pretend with their mouth like this that they really like you, but stare right at your soul. Like, and that's a big giveaway of somebody who's got some issues up there. Woo, you know, crazy town. So guys, I'm going to leave it there, okay? And I hope you enjoyed that. And it's been great to come on, and I've been dying to come on all day to talk to you guys, and on catch up. Like I said, I'm sorry that I've not been on. I've started this new job. I'm doing some university courses, which is so heavy, the heaviest courses I've ever done in my whole damn life. So it's like a step up from what I've done before. I feel a big step, but I'll let you know how that goes on. I can't say too much because I can't advertise that. Okay, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and but I really love this channel. I love you guys, and I still want to do this intuitive energy. You know, give you this energy that I've got, that I'm dying to give you every day, which is this intuitive energy that I have, and that we can share that too. So there you go. That's the reading there that I pick up. A bit kind of convoluted, but that's what I pick up. And I could explore the Archie thing, but I'm going to leave that, I feel, until I get onto Patreon there, because I've got things to share on there. So if you're a patron, and I know it's difficult for some of you to come on there, and I wish you could, but I don't get ads on there, so I can say a little bit more. It's more of a closed community, okay? And I can say a little bit more because you actually pay for to be a patron, okay? So please join me. I will put the link in the bottom. You don't have to, but it'd be great to see you over there. And I'm going to do, I'm going to do that tomorrow, okay? So if you're on Patreon, look out for that tomorrow. I'm going to do that reading on Archie and what's going on there, okay? Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and bye for now. Love all of you, and bye for now. Bye-bye.